When children blame us for choosing a career over them, okay? All right, that's what we're going to talk about today on Trauma Talks. Okay, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever had your child, maybe even as an adult, look you dead in the eye and say, you weren't there for me? You cared about your career more than you cared about me. If that cut you to the core, you are not alone, you guys. And today, I want to break this down for you and what that really, truly means and why it hurts so deeply and how you can begin the process of healing, both your child and within yourself. Okay? So that's what we're going to get in today on Trauma Talks. A very, very serious, very, very fragile subject matter here, okay? And we got to get to understand the root of this. When children blame us, they're not usually angry at the career itself. What they're grieving is the emotional connection that they felt they missed out on. They interpreted stress, absence, or exhaustion as rejection. Yes, that's the most important thing you need to know. That the way that they interpreted it. Blame becomes their way of saying, I needed more of you and I didn't know how to ask. I didn't know how to ask. Or I did ask and there was some excuse given. Okay? So why this is going to hit you so hard, okay? As a parent, most of us pursued our careers out of plain survival, out of purpose, or out of wanting a better life for our children. Okay? And when that sacrifice gets thrown back at us, guilt, shame floods the body like never before. Okay? But here's the truth, you guys. Your career wasn't the whole story. What your child is really missing is the impact, the story, the why behind your choices that they could not understand at the time. Yes, and that you may not been able to even be able to explain for them at the time, okay? So how do you respond to this, okay, without being defensive? So it's very hard not to get defensive when you did something for someone and they seem to not appreciate it. The natural urge is to defend ourselves. I did it for you. Don't you see how much I sacrificed? Those are the type of things that you say. But defensiveness doesn't create healing. That's what you need to know. Here's a different way to handle this, okay? All right, first you need to validate. I hear that you felt like I wasn't there, like I rejected you. I can see how that hurt you, how that made you feel. Okay, and then share the why, okay? I chose this path so that I could create safety and opportunity for you, okay? That never meant that I didn't love you, okay? All right, it didn't mean that I wasn't there for you, and it didn't mean that I rejected you, okay? And begin to invite repair into the present. What's something we can do now that could help? Might say something like that. You feel more, so that you can feel more supported and that you feel more connected to your mom or to your parents, okay? This shifts the conversation from past to you that you can't change, obviously, to the relationship that you can heal now and the things that you can do now to heal that, okay? So let's get further into the healing. So for the parents, okay? Because there's a part of this is the healing for the parents. Let's be honest, you guys. No parent gets it all right, okay? None of us do. I didn't. No one does, okay? Parenting happens in imperfect conditions. Your child's reflection isn't proof that you failed, okay? That's not proof. It's proof that they're processing. What matters most is not proving you were right, but showing that you are still there, okay? Because it's not neither right or wrong, okay? Ready to see, and that you're ready to see and hear them now. You got to be able to convey that, okay? And the same is true if you grew up in abuse. So, and a lot of times, a lot of the things that we do in our present is because of our past. If you never felt safe, you never got validation, and instead carry shame and guilt, you'll need to give yourself the validation you didn't get, okay? That's what you're going to need to do for yourself. Healing means moving from I am unworthy to I was always worthy. It was the environment that failed me, okay? So that's something that you can do for yourself as a parent, okay? So if you ever carry the weight of your child's blame, your child's shame or the weight of your own childhood pain. Remember this, you guys. Blame can be a doorway to healing. I know, isn't that strange? Blame can be a doorway, okay? Validation, compassion, honest repair can transform those wounds into connection, okay? So if this spoke to you, you guys, hit the subscribe, share with someone, anyone, a parent, or anyone who might need this, okay? Who might need to hear this today and might need to get this process started. And check the link below for my free resources on trauma healing and self-empathy. You are not alone. You are worthy, and healing is possible, you guys. Healing is possible. So thank you for joining me on Trauma Talks, and I will see you next time.